What's up, YouTube? Boom! This is my fourth time recording this because I tried different introductions and they just all didn't fit really well. So I was like re-recording and recording, and I also want to do a shout out to Gazmate. What's up, Gaz? What's up, chat? He's a living legend. And thank you all for coming around. I just want to quickly talk about the 20th anniversary and mostly just about Moonkin changes. I've been playing Moonkin the most this tier, been raiding on it, been doing my Mythic Plus, 2600, and we have been playing the Hunter, but we've been playing mostly Beastmaster at the moment, just because I like sitting out in ranged, and we've also been doing Disc Breeze keys. Trying healing in Mythic Plus. So but mostly I've been playing the Druid, Moonkin Druid. I'm actually excited to try out Resto Druid, like cast a Resto Druid, not Vineweaver Resto Druid, in the next 24 hours when this all goes through. So it's going to be exciting. Yeah, so if you like, subscribe, come follow me at twitch.tv/Axie. And yeah, Moonkin, Hunter, bring a Survival Hunter as well, Beastmaster, and the other one, Disc Breeze, but mostly Druid. Anyway, let's go and talk about this. So Mark the Wild costs 1% base mana. That's good for healers. We've got some updates of icons. I don't play Feral, so no one cares. Well, I don't care. Elun's Chosen arcane spells cast by Convoker Spirits now trigger Lunation. Lunation is when you cast any arcane spell, your New Moon, Full Moon, and Fury of Elun gets reduced by 3 seconds. So you just you press your New Moon or Full Moon, and then you press Convoke, and then all those arcane spells trigger it. So that's a pretty good change. In terms of, so Balance has a lot of new talents here. We have Sunseeker Mushroom. Sunfire has a chance to grow a mushroom at a target and explodes after 1 second. So what we'll do is we'll go through the talents as well afterwards. So this is just a passive Sunfire. So if you think about it, Moonfire, you have like Orbit Breaker, and Orbit Breaker is like ticking damage of your Moonfire. No, it's not. I completely lied. Orbit Breaker is your Shooting Star, sorry, but Shooting Star comes off your dots. I thought it was Moonfire. But they sort of just gave it a passive Sunfire dot, which is, I think it's pretty cool. So you have a new talent, Whirling Stars. Your Celestial Alignment cooldown is reduced to 100 seconds, and it has 2 charges, but the duration is reduced by 20 seconds. I wonder if that lines up a little bit more easier with your cooldowns, with your trees. New talent, Astronomical Impact. The critical strike of your actual spells is increased by 20%. I'm not sure where that sits, but we'll have a look. Crashing Star. Shooting Stars has a 15% chance to call down a Crashing Star, which you just deals more damage, and you gain 4 Astral Power. Hail of Stars, casting a free Star Surge or Starfall, grants Solstice for 3 seconds. Free cast by Convoke the Spirits grants a 1 second version effect to this. Touch of Cosmos, casting Wrath in Eclipse has a 12% chance to make your Star Surge free, or Star Surge or Starfall, and casting Starfire in Eclipse has an 18% chance to make. Okay, that's good. So before it used to be Wrath and just Star Surge, but now it's both. And then it just does the same. So Starfire, it will make Star Surge or Starfall free. Okay, cool. So we have Starfall is learned by Balance Druids at 15, so we free up a talent. That's nice. We have more Starfall damage. We have more New Moon and Half Moon damage. No Full Moon damage. Okay, that's alright. We have a little bit of a nerf here. Rattle the Stars, increase the Star Surge by 10%, Starfall and Star surge by 10%, was 12. Umbral Inspiration increases damage by 30 by 35. It's alright. Wild Mushroom now generates 10 astral power upon hitting a single target, was 5, so we just have a little bit more astral power. So I wonder if this works with potentially this, right? So when your Sunseeker Mushroom hits one target, you gain a little bit more astral power. Warrior Valoon increases astral power generation by starfires by 30% instead of 40. Yeah, we were getting a lot of astral power when we were playing Fury Elun's Chosen. It's a lot of astral power and you're like camping a lot. But that's alright. Nature's Grace no longer increases damage affected by Wrath and Starfires. So this is when you're out of your Eclipse, you have 2 extra casts of Wrath or Starfire to get you faster into an Eclipse, and they did a lot of damage. Right. Fine. Umbral Intensity is now 1 point talent, which increases Solar Eclipse Wrath by 20, was 15, and Lunar Eclipse Starfire by 15. The damage Starfire does to nearby enemies by 30. That's good. Another 1 point talent. 2 1 point talents means more talents to pick from. Astral Smolder's chance to trigger is reduced to 35, and it deals 60%, so it's a little bit of a buff, but 5% chance to trigger. Orb Breaker now calls a full moon, so we get a little bit of a nerf here from 25 to 30 stars. Power of the Gauldron, 1 point talent was 2, and its damage is reduced by 35. That's alright, I think. Like 1 point talents mean you pick up other talents. Good. Astral Communion, this is mostly like PvP here. This could be good now. Astral Communion no longer grants astral power on entering Eclipse. Instead, entering Eclipse causes your next Star Surge or Starfall to cost 15% less astral power. Okay. Spells cast by Convoke the Spirits now trigger Starlord. So every time you cast a Star Surge or Starfall, you gain a stacking buff that doesn't refresh upon you when you grab one, and increases your haste. So now when you convoke the spirits, it also counts the Starlord, which is very good. Many talents have changed in the talent tree, added a connection, Cosmic Rapidity, yeah. This description updated for clarity, now says your periodic effects deal damage more frequently. The following talents have been removed, Greater Line Relationship, all that. Elun's Chosen, so Lunar Calling, this has been buffed like twice. It was 60% now to 80%, now to 100%. So this is when Starfire, when you're in Lunar, your Starfire just does 100% damage. Opponent enchantments calling Whirling Stars reduce the cooldown of Celestial Alignment by an additional 10 seconds. Control the Dream now reads are available to be used or at maximum charges. If the player has Whirling, okay, so it just says that if you have 2 stacks, it uses both. Okay, and then we have some like Restoration, which I'll play Restoration. I feel like Restoration might be decently good. There is a review of the Balanced Druid here from Teddles. Don't care. I have read it, but yeah, don't like him. But these are the new talent trees. So we're just gonna quickly pick up these talents here. So now here you have Twin Moons. Twin Moons was here previously, but now with Starfall being baseline, it looks like it's moved up here, and then you have Aetherial Kindling, and then you have the big old stars. Oh, we don't. Okay, so that used to be Starfall did 20% increased damage, but now this is... So this used to be Starfall increases damage by 20%, but now this has critical strike damage of 20%. That's possibly, maybe sometimes you might not even pick that. So here is the new Wild Surges. Actually, Wild Surges is always there, right? No, your Wrath and Starfire have a chance to crit by an extra 10%. Here is your new Sunseeker Mushrooms, which is your passive, which is your... in between. Previously, Waning Twilight was here, and now they've just swapped the positions. Here you have your new Whirling Stars, which you have 2 charges of Incarnation. or you can have your orbital strike. I love orbital strike. Umbral Embrace is still there at 1 point. I'm just gonna pick stuff here. Just gonna pick Starlord. We're gonna pick Touch of Cosmos, so we can just keep going down. Now we have here Power Godrin's 1 point talent, which is good. We're also going to pick up Waning Twilight. Here you have your Star Weaver, which is nerfed by a few percent. We have Orb Breaker is every 30th. And I think that's really pretty much. Does this mean you can pick up all you can? That means now we can pick up all capstones if we wanted to. So by removing 1 point here, moving 1 point here, and there was another one that we moved 1 point, which means now we can get all these and pick up like decent things. So we're missing Astral Smolder, which we probably want Smolder. So it's like we could potentially do something like this, but then we're missing Rattle of the Stars, so maybe we don't even do this. We are missing Umbral Inspiration and Balance of All Things. So there's a whole lot of different styles that you could go through here. Balance of All Things still being 2 points is kind of cringe, but it's okay. Like you could do this instead. We'd have to figure out a build here. Like if you don't play Wild Mushrooms, since we need Force of Nature, you'd play it like something like this potentially. Like something like maybe like this. We'll have to have a play, but it looks like you can pick up. You get like an extra point here. Looks like we have an extra point. We can go to like single target damage, or we can go 1 minute Convoke, or we could do like Incarn. I'd have to play around more. I haven't played around with this too much. Yeah, sorry, I'm just having a read. I do like having mushrooms though. I do like having mushrooms. Do we need to enter Eclipse like faster? Probably not. More damage, right? Yeah, more damage. So that is Balanced Druid. Well, I'll probably cook something up. Again, there was a guide on Tettles, and he had like his own thing that he wanted to do. You can go check it out on Wowhead. But I'm going to just cook. I'm going to play things that I enjoy, because the stuff that I do, like keys from like level 7 to 10 and 11, you could probably play whatever talent tree you enjoy and still time if you're very good at your class. So the most important thing, everybody, cook, but don't overcook. Make sure you're still interrupting, you're still doing damage, you're doing the basics of building, spending and all that, but just cook if you want, enjoy the game. That's all what WoW's about. But again, just don't cook too hard. If you want to cook, come to my channel, twitch.tv/Auggy. Show me your builds. What cooking are you doing, and I'll try them out as well, and we can push some more YouTube videos. But till then, thank you again. I appreciate you all. We'll catch you next time. 20th anniversary. We're going to be grabbing the new updated Druid tier set. It's gonna be sick.